So we just fell flat on our face. I like how the music hits right when you get control of the Tidus. You can run back here, but there's not really anything. So let's run back out. He's that dude.
Auron! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
So this is like one of the few things I have to say about people who, like, you know, can't handle calling Tidus Tidus and want him to be called Tidus and whatnot. Auron is not called Auron in the Japanese version. Well, it's not pronounced Auron. It's pronounced like Auron or something like that. So, you know, pronunciations differ. Deal with it. Can we talk to these guys? I cannot remember exactly. All these NPCs, all these NPCs running. Nothing. Okay, so we're supposed to go that way, so let's go. I thought there was like some installation. Guess not.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
So that was that kid from before. Apparently some weird stuff was happening.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin?
The blue in his eyes really stick out in Tidus' eyes.
Take it. A gift from Jack.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Now, a lot of people will say reasons
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
reasons they don't like Tidus is because partly because he makes so many noises. Going, huh, hey, ooh, what? To be honest, I don't give a damn because I guess that's such a a small complaint to me in my eyes, and two, it seems, I don't know, to me it makes it more natural, if that makes sense. You know, it doesn't seem like someone's reading off a script, if that makes sense. Because that's how, like, maybe a lot of people would act in real life, you know, be mumbling words and be mumbling noises and whatnot. Anyway, we got those 2 potions, but we already have 10. We have 3 Phoenix down, and you know, you got that help icon at the top there telling you what stuff does. I like this new HUD or HUD screen for the interface for I guess for the commands and whatnot. You got your HP, you've got your character bar, you got on the top right there the screen telling you whose turn it is next, and whatnot. Oh man, I love this game. I love the ATB system. Well, it's not ATB. It's called CTB. Let's go and attack. Like Auron was saying, you can just cut through these enemies. That transition of his head looking to the right there was a bit smoother. It's usually really awkward.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
No. I don't remember everything about the gameplay for this game, I guess. But I do know you shouldn't be able to die in this section. And I remember this section actually had I was busy doing something, I can't remember what, so I had someone else play it for me. This particular section, the first time I played it. And the person actually got through. I was like, okay, because I remember thinking, I hate this battle system. You know, I've seen Final Fantasy before. This was like my first proper Final Fantasy I played. But I've seen Final Fantasy before this, like Final Fantasy 8 and 9, and I just couldn't get into the battle system. I just couldn't grasp it. And not only that, I couldn't grasp the fact that when you ran around, you know, outside of battle, you were just controlling one character and no one else was usually on screen. And then during a cutscene, suddenly everyone would be there, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" So I knew to a certain degree what I was getting into, but and so I didn't particularly like this. I was dreading this, like getting into the battle actually, because it was a whole thing to learn, you know, a whole new thing to learn. How to play an RPG or turn-based RPG. But I stuck through it. That's a long run. I'll try not. I don't know, man. Like, I just want to enjoy the game. I know a lot of people are going to find it slow if I talk so much during battle. But I probably won't show every battle I have in the game because that would take forever to upload. Demi!
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
I love the little dialogues they have during battle as well. So we've got overdrives, basically the special attacks that you can do when you see that bar below the character's name. When that's full, like it is for Auron, you can unleash a powerful attack. And each character's powerful attack is, your input is different, as you'll see in a bit. I don't actually remember like Auron's Bushido input. Dragon Fang, yeah, I don't remember exactly. Hope for the best. Okay, not so bad. So you see it's an awesome ability that kills all the small enemies and we're left with the big one. Tidus doesn't have its overdrive yet, which is cool. Now this Demi attack would usually probably freak out everyone because it does quite a bit of damage, but Demi cannot kill you, regardless of the fact that the enemies, you can't really die in this section of the game. Demi cannot kill you anyway, because it's a percentage thing. You know, it will never deal 100% damage. Attack, oh wait, we have overdrive, cool. Let's use Tidus' overdrive. This one's a bit easier. I like how, okay, just pay attention that under the help bar there, the name of this enemy is Sinspawn. Ames? Ames? I don't really know how to pronounce that. But it's a Sin spawn, so it's kind of like a spawn from Sin. You know, the enemy that's been attacking us, the city. Nice, so for Tidus' overdrive you have to press like X in the orange section of that bar just now. Whereas for Auron you had to key in the his the sort of like the buttons that came up on screen. So let's use one of Auron's skills just for the hell of it. See what it looks like. this is one of the things I really like about the game, is that you don't just have this one static view of the battlefield. Whenever you choose like a special ability, a skill ability or something like that, the camera zooms in onto the character and then the character attacks and it's like a different camera perspective. I love that about the game. It kind of makes it kind of means that you don't get bored of watching the fights, which you can get in a lot of other RPG games. So Demi cannot kill you because it's a percentage of whatever HP you have remaining, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just go quickly on this. And while I do, remember a lot about the game, I'll probably still die at some point. I doubt I'll get through the game without dying. It's not like I remember everything, and it's not like I'm gonna be over prepared for stuff. Oh man, it's somewhat late for me. I really need to get sleep, but I'll finish this session really quick. So that's Sin up there, that ball of water. So we just defeated this dude. Auron is running off. Let's follow him. But before we do that, let's check what this is. This is a save sphere. It's level 1. Restores your save point and also restores the party's HP and MP. Let's go. Let's save. Now maybe it won't show you my saving and whatnot because that's like a waste of time. So if you don't see me save, well, you won't lose much. It's just a save point.
What are you laughing at, old man?
So that is
Alright,
Jack.
let's get out of here.
And we saw at the beginning of this part of the game where Tidus was looking up at the
Give
screen.
me a break, man.
And he was kind of not necessarily acknowledging his dad, but you can see that he's kind of living in the shadow of his dad, which he doesn't necessarily like. So you can see our HP has returned. Which is cool. So you can do this really fast. Oh, I love it when enemies miss you. Okay, let's just attack again. Okay, when their wings start to flicker, you should target them. That particular enemy. Again, I don't think you can die, but it's sound strategy anyway, so you might as well do it.
This could be bad. That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So yeah, this first section, I guess if you wanted to hate Tidus, because of the way he says things, the way he sounds, making all these random noises, I'd say that's your loss. Anyway, we're knocking this down now. Let's all attack it. I also love the fact that you can really attack fast. So you can key in your input before the other character finishes his turn, and then you can just... and then the game will just continue on. I hope that's the same way in this HD remaster. You can do things really fast. Which is not the case in an ATB system. Usually you have to wait for the ATB bar and whatnot. And we did it! That's a random oil tank that explodes and brings Jack down upon us. I don't know, I love all the noises Tidus makes. There's like personality there compared to like a stoic silent protagonist or whatnot. I like how we're not questioning what Auron is telling us anymore. Just go.
Auron! Auron!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
I have to say, I thought the cutscenes weren't going to be as clear, but they're pretty clear. The CGI and whatnot, they're pretty good.
Hey. Hey!
Also, the other thing I wanted to say
My old man?
was that the game, you know, it's a linear game in terms of story and gameplay, but there's so much you can learn by replaying the game. There's so much you see and realize by replaying the game, looking at cutscenes and dialogue and whatnot. You get to experience the game like with knowledge of what, you know, the future holds, and it makes for an awesome experience to do that again, you know, in my eyes. And you know, there's always the opportunity of finding new things like I tend to do over time as well. Oh, there's this kid here, and we're in some random place right now.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
That probably sounds cheesy, but I love Tidus' narration in the game.
Anybody there? Auron! Hey!
So we're stranded in some random place now that doesn't look particularly friendly or inviting. But yeah. So I was gonna say that I really like Tidus' narration throughout the game because it allows you to gain more perspective for the character. You understand where he's coming from and whatnot. I think you forge a much deeper bond with him because of it. Now, of course, people don't particularly like Tidus, and it is what it is. But if you allow yourself the chance, I keep wanting to move the camera around, but we can't do that in PS2 games. Well, some PS2 games. And so I think if you allow yourself, be open about, you know, Tidus, he's just, if you consider him just like some random person who's experiencing something for the first time, some weird ass stuff's going down, so, you know, allow him to be a bit weird as well. Eccentric, if you will, or whatnot. I love how you can see to the bottom of the ocean. I don't remember it being this clear in the original game. By the way, there are a couple of places here you can go to. One is this place. Something's written here in some random language. Now, I don't know how to translate this. As you play through the game, you'll be able to translate this. I am not one of the kind of people that knows it by heart and whatnot. Okay, there's something that we read just now.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
So if you see that again, everything's in blue except that red part there, Makalania. So yeah, who knows what that means. Whoa. Okay, so and we have a treasure chest. I love that noise. It's been ages since I heard it. Okay, so there's another place of hidden goodies somewhere close by. And we got these stairs. Now this is an item that allows you to import your language skill. So you know that language over there, in that area where Tidus is looking, that we were just now, that language. Once you go through the game and are able to translate it fully, or even not fully, sometimes you can just make things out. When you start a new game, because there's no new game plus, but when you start a new game and then you touch this thing here, you activate this thing, you can import your I guess however much of the language you've learned, which is essentially just changing letters, and then you can understand things from the beginning of the game in that particular language. But there's an item here. Let's do this first. I'm sure there are other walkthroughs that are going through this. I don't really know whether to make this commentary like a walkthrough or not, because otherwise I wouldn't explain all this, but you know, just to show you what it does. So it's introduction to Albert, and Albert is the language. Find Albert primers to help you decipher the strange Albert language. And that bottom paragraph there is an Albert sentence. You can use previously saved primer data to synthesize a new Albert primer. Unfortunately, yep, no Albert data found. I don't have it in the game, there's no Albert data, so there's no point in loading it. If I could somehow have my memory card, I don't even know where my memory card is for my PS2, but then you could use it. But yeah, it's always cool to play the game again. I feel like, even though like a lot of people say there's no replayability to the game, I've played this game countless times, more so than games that supposedly have replayability, so there goes that logic. And we have another save point. I'm not going to save just yet, because we don't really have to. Yeah. If you go here, there are two branching paths. Take the one that has a dead end. I love how the camera moves as well as you run around. You know, I know we don't have full control of the camera, but because the camera moves around as you run around, it kind of gives it a cinematic experience. I love that. You can kind of see the stuff in the water there. It's kind of cool. It's like a submerged fort or something. Really looks like a nice area. Well, once a nice area. Okay, what's up here? Okay, so we're not in a great position. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. You can't really do anything. You move around a bit and this cutscene occurs. There are a lot of cutscenes in the game. So some fishes want to play. And this battle theme music is back. You will be hearing this a lot. And he pulled that sword out of somewhere. We'll not get into that. Let's go with the bottom one. Whoa, they missed me. I love it, the camera changes perspective and all that as well. Oh wait. What's up? Okay, some big ass monsters come. It must have been the battle music that disrupted his sleep. I like to point out that it's probably one of the only times you will see blood in the game. One of the only times. And it comes from a fish, or a fish looking thing. And now we gotta fight this dude. Is this a smart idea? Probably not. He looks big. But he's a boss as well. Just Gano. Again, I have no idea how to pronounce these names. Oh, I love how smooth the game is though. Ass kicked. We can't die here, so no big deal. At least that's how I remember it. See, he keeps doing half damage. Or whatever our health is. Whoa! I think he's trying to eat us. Oh, sweet. Hey, the battle team's not bad. I mean, well, this isn't the battle team, is it? Oh, so close. But we made it. Yeah, there are different battle teams in the game, so. Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the new soundtrack. Try to see if I can pick out differences and whatnot. I mean, there's gonna be differences anyway. It's just whether it's major or not.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I like how they just leave it at that. You know, with the narration. I thought I was gonna die at this place. That's all. Okay. Now move on. I love that. This music.
Need fire.
Oh, and we have a lovely place here to start a fire. The remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. Cool. That's cool. Oh, past that, can we go through here? Nope. Oh man, I love the music. I love the music. That's where we came from, I think. Yeah, that's where we came from. And there's a save point. I know people kind of, you know, these kind of things kind of, I don't know, break immersion or something, but for me it doesn't really. It also makes it kind of unique as well, because it's not like a normal save point. It's just a sphere, which makes it kind of unique, in my eyes at least. Anyway, let's go through this door. It's not much here, but we can examine something. And there we have obtained flint. Is that it? Yes, that's it. If I remember right, actually. Again, I don't remember everything 100% from the game. I remember maybe 80%. Gameplay wise, story wise, I should have 99% or something remembered. Okay, anything down here? Yes. Ether. Not as stingy with ethers as lightning returns. Oh, and we have something here. A withered bouquet. But we've still got a path here, so let's see where this goes. Okay, we can still run around. Anything here? Will we reach something? Yes, a treasure chest. Obtained high potion. See, even this early in the game, we have a high potion. We can look at our status screen. Items, potion, Phoenix down, high potion, ether, sorted equipment. Oh, long sort. That's what it's called. Manually sort equipment, automatically sort. That's sorting key items. Alright, cool. This is all a new screen. It's gonna take some getting used to. Abilities. Let's not go into this too much. Status. Yeah, you've got a status screen. Auto abilities none, skills none, special none, white magic none, black magic none. So much you can learn. So much. Anyway, we've got our flint and we've got the withered bouquet that we can use to burn. So we're ready to start a fire. However, once we start the fire, we're kind of progressing the game on quite a bit. There'll be a cutscene and whatnot. So instead of starting the fire, what I will do is save the game and call it here for now. Is there anything here? There's a camera angle. Oh, there's just this dude here. Interesting. Interesting how there's a camera perspective of this. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to save and then I'll see you next time. This will be, for you guys it will be a short break. For me it'll probably be a while. Thanks for watching. I hope we'll all enjoy this playthrough and I'll do it justice. Thanks for watching. See you next time.